My name's Liberty Taylor and this is my story. I'm going to tell you about the day my life changed. So I've been going to college and I used to really enjoy it. I used to be really confident. I didn't used to be scared of anything. I was always the life and soul of the party, but that all changed. Tied up, falling down to an empty soul. So it was just after my philosophy lesson. So it was lunchtime and I was hungry, so I thought, right, let me go to the shop. I was walking down and I think I was going to go to Co-op or Bargain Booze, I can't remember. I clocked there was a guy stood outside the shop, but I didn't think anything of it because he looked my age and I just wasn't bothered. So I went in and I was going to get my normal £5 munch, which is a ham and cheese sandwich and then my usual Lucozade, a bar of chocolate and some sweet. I was in the shop for like 15 minutes because I saw one of my friends in there, so we were talking for quite a while. So after I've bought all my stuff, I go outside, this same guy is still stood there just staring at me. I didn't really think too much of it, but he looked kind of weird. I walked over to the cash point because I need to get some money out, and then he came up to me and tapped me on my shoulder. He asked me whether I had a lighter and I said no. I started to walk up the hill to meet my friends. As I was walking up the hill, the same guy who asked me for the lighter came up behind me, grabbed me and poked something into my back. I thought it was a gun. He shouted at me to get in a car, so I just did what he said. When we were in the car, he wasn't speaking to me at all. He was just driving like really, really fast, like going over the speed bumps, going through red lights. He didn't care. I was too scared to move, to talk to him, to do anything. I just sat there. He ended up driving me to like the ground floor of a car park. Then he told me to get out. He dragged me out the car and like pushed me into a corner of the car park. At this point I was screaming and I was telling him to get off me because he started to rip my clothes off me. So I was screaming and saying, can you get off me and like help? He asked me whether I'd ever done it before. I said no. Then he just smiled. He went on to rape me. When he was finished, he beat me up and just kept punching and punching and punching. So I pretended to be knocked out so he would stop. He believed it and he got in his car and drove off. I waited till I couldn't hear the screeching of the tyres anymore, so I couldn't hear him, he was gone. And I managed to drag myself out of the car park. Outside the car park there was just like a little cul-de-sac, so I knocked on the first door that I got to. And I was knocking and it was using all of my strength. I couldn't find any more strength to stand up. The woman that lived there came down the stairs and she was looking for a glass, but she couldn't see me because I was on the floor, so she didn't open the door. I found the energy to scream, to ask for her help, and that's when she opened the door and found me lying there. At this point I'd passed out. I was in so much pain. I woke up in a hospital bed. My mum next to me, she was crying. The doctor looked in my face and was like, it can only get better from here. They told me I was safe now, but they lied because every night I see that same day over and over for the past 2 years. That man is my shadow. He follows me everywhere. Everything I do, I see him. They didn't even fucking find him. They didn't find him. How can you not find him? That's all I've got to say. My name is Liberty Taylor and I'm a survivor.